Let's forget what our national security officer said about Canada, and let's talk about a United States congressman who made a shocking revelation of USAID funding Boko Haram in Nigeria. Well, you must have come across that trending video. In fact, it was a viral video and it got a lot of people talking of how USAID has been funding Boko Haram as well as other terrorist organizations all over the world. Now, this shocking revelation has generated a lot of controversies online, and well, a lot of questions too has also been asked. And one of the biggest questions is the fact that why would USAID fund the Boko Haram activity to the tune of $697 million annually? That's the big question. And in today's video, we'll be having a conversation all around that video, and of course the revelation made by Scott Perry, the US congressman who made this revelation. What's up, guys? Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, thank you for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to view my videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead, hit on that subscribe button, like, share, and of course do well to leave your comments in the comment section. So let's get right into the gist of today. The Boko Haram has been like a cancer in Nigeria. It has been one terrorist organization that the Nigerian government have been trying to put an end to. This terrorist organization has been responsible for the loss of lives, property, displacement of women, children, and as well kidnapping activities. It is reported that this terrorist organization have access to sophisticated weapons that even the Nigerian armies do not have access to in trying to combat this terrorist organization. So when the US congressman Scott Perry made that shocking revelation,
your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you think that the program under Operation Enduring Sentinel entitled Women's Scholarship Endowment, which receives $60 million annually, or the Young Women Lead, which gets about $5 million annually, is going to women who, by the way, if you read the Inspector General's report, is telling you that the Taliban does not allow women to speak in public. Yet somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID.
Some Nigerians were of the opinion that USAID funded the Boko Haram activity just to destabilize Nigeria. Reason being that the West doesn't want African countries like Nigeria to be a superpower country or nation. Now, some people allegedly said Nigerian economy was projected to be $1 trillion economy by the year 2025. This projection was made as far back as when President Goodluck Jonathan was still in power. But unfortunately, the conditions that would have necessitated this achievement of $1 trillion economy by the year 2025 was not sustained. Hence, Nigeria's economy is where it is. But if the conditions were met and it was sustained, by the year 2025, Nigeria would have been $1 trillion economy, which the West may not have been comfortable with. So allegedly, the Boko Haram was used as a tool to destabilize the Nigerian security system. And of course, if there's no security, economy would not grow as it was meant to grow. It's only when there's peace and security that is when we get a lot of investors. But the Boko Haram was used as a tool to destabilize the Nigerian economy. Now, there was a video of the Chief of Defense Staff during an interview where he said some non-governmental organizations were responsible for funding of these terrorist organizations in Nigeria.
We've seen Boko Haram regroup and regroup and regroup. What is your answer to that? That you have in some way fed the insurgents?
The problem is that I think we've talked to international community. Let's find out the funding. When they started surrendering, by the time we left, so as we speak, we have over 120,000 that have surrendered. Most of them, when you find them, they are coming with hard currencies. How did they get them? How are they funded? How did they get the training? How did they get the equipment?
What is your suspicion?
Well, maybe an international conspiracy. You don't know. Who knows? how are they be able to sustain themselves for 15 years? That is one question I think everybody should ask himself. For Nigeria to be able to hold them, and you go to Nigeria, everything seems to be working well.
You must have an idea. I mean, let's not talk about international conspiracy theories. Let's give some hard facts.
Well, I just leave it at that. I'm sure they know, and I'm sure everybody knows that these are the challenges we're facing, that needs to be addressed. So the UN need to come in to ensure that, because we need to trace the funding. How are they sustaining themselves for 15 years?
However, he did not name any specific non-governmental organization. So now the question is, which non-governmental organization were responsible for funding terrorist activities in Nigeria? Another concern here is the fact that Scott Perry made this allegation. What are the empirical proofs? What are the proofs that USAID was used as a front to finance the Boko Haram activities in Nigeria? That's some concern. Another concern here is the fact that if it is investigated and what Scott Perry said was true, that the USAID was used as a front to fund terrorist organizations in Nigeria and as well as other parts of the world, what would the Nigerian government do? Would they bring the USAID to come and answer for these allegations or for these crimes? These are some concerns that a lot of Nigerians are asking. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section on what you think about all of these revelations made by Scott Perry, the US congressman who said USAID was used as a front to fund terrorist organizations. I would love to pick up this conversation in the comment section. Until I come away again next time, stay true to yourself and remember, it's love from me. Bye guys.